All right, a video with a little bit of urgency. Let me explain this real quick. So, a lot of people don't even recognize that there's a potential government shutdown about to happen. So, let me go ahead and sum this up so that you can get what's going on in the simplest way. Of course, do your own research, but this is what I got. So, the federal government and the Federal Reserve is two separate things. The Federal Reserve is the ones who print the money. The federal government are the ones who, of course, you know who they are. So, anyway, the Federal Reserve is actually going bankrupt because they've been buying securities and that basically the value of it isn't increasing enough, so they're not making money on the money that they invested, and they're to the point to where they have to sell it at a loss. They have to sell all of these things at a loss, which of course is basically what happens when you're going bankrupt. Is you have to accept the fact that you're not making enough money. So because they're not making enough money off the things that they've invested in, now they're looking like, oh crap, what are we going to do? Because this is what you got to recognize. The Federal Reserve has money that they are given to the banks, right? So these banks are the ones who hold on to money, okay? So the banks and the Federal Reserve interact with each other, and they pay interest rates to the person who's holding the money. So if you're giving somebody a loan, right, you're not just going to let them hold the money for nothing. You're going to make sure that they pay you with interest whenever they want the money back. So that's what's going on. The interest rate that they got the money at was low, which means the price was high. And because they had a high price, now they're realizing, oh crap, we're actually not making enough money, and they're billions and billions of dollars in debt to the point to where it's impossible for them to recover. So they're trying to come up with temporary solutions. So like a week ago, President Biden had passed this little temporary government funding thing that bought them enough time for another week to figure something out. That's probably why they sending this big storm through, is to like distract everybody from what's going on with this. But hey, that's a theory, and I'm not a conspiracy theorist. So anyways, y'all just got to know that one, that tomorrow, if you're watching this today or tomorrow, today is December 22nd. So on the 23rd is when that thing expires. So that temporary fix that Biden signed off on, it expires tomorrow. So the federal government has to figure out some kind of solution for their funding, because their funding expires tomorrow. So they don't even know how they're going to fund the next year of that business, that corporation. So of course, they're trying to get this all together real quick. So do some research and stay tuned and see what happens. Holla.